Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Run on Renban 6x6 style by Riffclown. So, what are the rules? Well, we have normal Sudoku rules. So in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Additionally, these are not normal Renban lines. These are what are called Run on Renbans. So every segment of 3 digits along a purple line is a valid Renban and must contain 3 consecutive digits in any order. So let's go over an example here. These 3 must be a set of consecutive digits. So let's do 4, 5, 6. Now these 3 must also be consecutive. So this would actually have to be a 4, and that would break the puzzle. But let's keep going. Now, so these 3 and these 3 are consecutive. Now these 3 need to be consecutive. So I have to put the 5 in order for those to be consecutive. Now here, I could maybe choose a 3. 3, 4, 5 is consecutive. Then I have to put the 4 again. So I'm running into some problems in the corner here. So this is probably not the issue, or probably not the solution, but hopefully you get the idea. Every set of 3 is going to be a consecutive set of 3 digits in some order. All right, so those are the rules. It's an interesting constraint, hopefully not too difficult. We do try, especially first time we encounter constraints, we do try to make them very approachable. So definitely give this a try yourself first, and I am going to get started right now. All right, so I think the first thing I want to look at, maybe the first thing to look at is this here, because 4 sees this entire Renban. So we can't have a 5 or a 6 on it. Because if we did, then we'd have to also have a 4 in order to get a set of 3 that were consecutive, and we can't put a 4. So these are only from 1, 2, 3, and this one's not a 2. So we are going to need a 2 in one of these two. Otherwise, we'll be a bunch of 1, 3s, and that's not going to work for the Renban. It eliminates 2 from these two. So this is only from 3, 4, 5, 6, which may be worth noting. Okay, so let's keep looking. Now, is there something I think these two have to be the same digit. Because if you think about it, no matter what we put here, let's give it a color real quick. I think I won't keep the colors around, but if this is purple, this is green, and this is yellow, right? Then this set of 3 here need to also be consecutive, but I'm only ever choosing from 1, 2, 3. So this has to be the purple one because it's the one that's missing, right? So that's why I'm saying that these two are the same digit. So let's just make these blue just to designate that they're the same digit as each other. So what does that mean? It means blue's up here. All right, can we do anything similar with this one? Not at the moment. 2 sees here, but 2 could be up here. So basically what we can say is these 2 digits are either the same or they're 3 apart. They can't be 1. Okay, well, let's think about this loop then, because I think we can't delay that any further. I guess with this 2, we do know 2's down here somewhere. With this 4, we know 4 is up here somewhere. Let's do as much of that as we can. So maybe we start with this. I think we found that, well, 4, 5, 6 doesn't work, right? If I put a 4 here, and then I do 5, 6, if I reach 6 within these two, then I'm forced to have the 4 be the repeated digit, right? Or these two would be the same digit. So actually, I think what we can say is that these two are 3 apart, because they can't be the same. So how do I put this? So let's color again. Purple, green, yellow. I apologize for all the color, but here we go. Purple, green, yellow. So green and yellow if they're not consecutive with each other, then we have to refill the gap here and we have to repeat with purple. So they must be consecutive, right? Let's give a concrete example. If this was 4, 3, 5, right? That's a valid Renban, 3, 4, 5. But then if I go here, this one has to be a 4 in order to fill the gap in between them. And we already used the 4. So these two are going to be consecutive with each other. And what we're going to end up with is this is going to be on one end of them, and this is going to be on the other end of them. So that's a difference of 3. So just to give another concrete example, if I did 3, 4, 5. This needs to be consecutive, right? And this isn't the 3, so this would have to be 6. So that's why I'm saying they're 3 apart. So let's clear this coloring here. These are consecutive and these are 3 apart from each other. That's what we've proven. Which means we can't put a 3. So at the very least, these are from 1, 2, 4, or sorry. Can we put a 3? We can go 3, 6, never mind. One of them's low and one of them's high. So how are we doing this? These are consecutive and aren't 1 or 6. So they're from 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're consecutive. And it's the same for all of these. This can't be a 6. As soon as I put a 6 in any of these, again, they have to be consecutive, but even then, these are still both 4. If they weren't consecutive, these are both still 5, right? So we're not putting a 6 here. So these are from 2, 3, 4, 5, but again, neither of these can be 2 because we know the 2 is in one of these two. If we didn't have a 2 in one of these two, then these would not be consecutive. And they both see these cells. So these have a 4 in them. That's what we can conclude because they're consecutive. So we're either a 3, 4 or 4, 5. If we were 3, 4, then this would have to be a 2, 5 pair. And this couldn't be 2. So this would be 5 and 2. If they were 4, 5, then we would have a 3, 6 pair. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple. Oh, I guess I should have put 5, 6 here. That would have probably helped. Okay, so this is the high end of it. And this is the low end of it, 2, 3. And now we know these are 3 apart, and they can't go down, so they're going to go up. This is also 5, 6. And then this is 2, 3. So this, oh, sorry. Is it 2, 3? If it is, then we have the answer. Yeah, because these are 3 apart. 2 to 5, 3 to 6. And these are 3 apart. 5 would have to go to 2. And it can't. So we go 6, 3, and then 6, 3, and then this is 6, 5. And these are both 4, 5 pairs. Sorry, they're both 4, 5 pairs. We got a 1 here, which means these can't be 1s. Actually, one is used in both of these now. This can't be 3 anymore, so this is a 2, and these are both 3. Okay, we don't need blue there anymore. Okay, that's really good progress. This is the 4 for the row. This is going to be 1, 5, 6. Clean that up a little bit. Oh, the 4, 5 pair gives us the 1. So there's a 1 up here. This is a 2. This is also a 4, 5 pair. So that's 5 and 4. I'm a little bit worried about this, how that's going to resolve. It feels like a deadly pattern to me, so I wonder if I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure it is a deadly pattern, but I'm gonna keep going and see what happens. So I need a 3, goes here. So this has to be either 1 or 4, and it can't be 4. So that's a 1. And then this has to be the 3 again. We knew these would be the same or 3 apart. Yeah, I'm concerned about that 4, 5 pair still. This is, let's see, have I made any mistakes so far? Well, let's finish the Sudoku, see if we break it. That's a 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. So that's the 4, that's the 6. This is 1, 1, 5, 6. This is a 2. Oh, you know what resolves it is this here. Yeah, because this can't repeat the 4. We need this to be 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 and 4. I wasn't using all the information at my disposal. Okay, so we're absolutely fine. I started thinking of them as regular Renbans for some reason. That's a 6, and then this is 1 and 2, which go like that, and we're done. Nice, cool resolution to what I thought was going to be a deadly pattern, but I trusted and I continued, which is good. I trust the testers and the setters. Cool. Well, nice introduction to run on Renban's Riffclown. Basically figuring out that these had to be 3 apart, and then these would end up consecutive really helped. And then also this one here, removing or basically this making a 1, 2, 3 triple, forcing this to be a 5, 6 pair is what really did it. Because once this was a 5, 6 pair, we had 5, 6 here, 2, 3, 5, 6, 2, 3, and then the given 2 tells us that it has to be 3. So that's kind of the break-in, which I eventually made it to. But cool, yeah. Very neat puzzle. Thank you, Riffclown. I'm sorry for doubting you for a split second with that deadly pattern. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.